Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel, and I have a little bit of a recipe challenge for you today that is going on over in the Spending Freeze 2.0 group. So every month I'm going to put a challenge out, a recipe challenge out on the 10th of the month. Chose the 10th, it's a random number, just really because sort of at the beginning of the month, there's so much going on with people sharing kits and sort of announcing their plans for the month, and at the end of the month, their wrap-ups, that, we figured posting on the 10th would be a fun idea. Now, we have not a hard and fast spending freeze going on this year, but rather we call it Operation Complete the Project, where many are choosing a number of projects to complete before buying. The intent really, again, being to buy with a little bit more intent or intention, but the big goal is to get into our stash, shop our stash, and use our stash. So on the 10th of the month, I'm going to come to you with that recipe challenge, and the idea, I'm going to really try and make the recipe one that will get you to go into your stash and use bits from your stash. That's going to be my intent with each of the recipes. So for the first one, here we go. We have 3 pattern papers with one being a tone on tone. So I went into my How to Kill a Kit with Style, and we're using a mood board. So I took one of the paper kits and a few of the other bits that I put together for that. So I have this lovely paper from Echo Park I Love Fall. It's the trees on the other side. Of course, I used it for this side, which is the tone on tone. My second pattern paper is from Acorn Lane. These 2 papers were part of the Mercy Tiara Kits Gather Kit from last, was it November? October, maybe. So this paper comes from there as well, and this side is cut aparts, but I chose it for this side. And then, as you know, I was going into that lovely paper pad that my dear friend Colleen brought me when she came to visit in October, and I have this floral. So the paper kit here, so 3 pattern papers with one being tone on tone. Then 2 photos. Okay, so that's not really necessarily to get into using your stash, but 2 photos. So I have these 2 photos that I'm thinking of using. I may reprint this one a little bit smaller. I wanted 2 different sizes, but I find that these are maybe a little bit too much. This is pretty much a 4x4, and this is maybe like 2.75 by about 3.5 or something like that. Anyway, so I have these 2 photos. We'll see whether I reprint one of them or whether I do something like this. Oh, that might be fun. Or like this. Oh, so I might just do that. I might just leave them at the side there, and I can, because the UPS here is of no use. They wanted to put it on the photo, I guess, because UPS is probably a sponsor. But a historic moment in ladies professional hockey. There is now a professional league, which is something that has been wanted and asked for and needed for many years, where women hockey players can now earn a living, nowhere close to what the men are earning, but they can earn a living from playing hockey. Because quite frankly, our Team Canada and the Team US, we've, between the 2 of us, I think, won every single gold medal at the Olympics over the last quite a few years. So it's lovely. There are 6 teams, and the games started on the 1st of January, And the first Montreal game was against Ottawa, in Ottawa, and it was on, I believe, Wednesday, was it Wednesday the 3rd or something like that? I think it was Wednesday the 3rd. And Montreal won their first game. So I just wanted to get, now, I'm not going to be recording, I'm probably not even going to be watching the entire thing. I don't follow hockey all that much. I enjoy the Olympics, I enjoy maybe the playoffs sometimes, but I do enjoy watching women's hockey because they tend to play and a lot less penalties, a lot less fighting. So we'll see but I'll watch it once in a while for sure. But I'm just very, very happy that they were able to reach this goal. And I want to get that because it is a historic moment in sports anyway. So I want to get this into my album. So, 3 pattern papers, 2 photos, then geometric shapes. Oh, let me go get some punches here. All right, so geometric shapes. And the idea behind this is for you to go have a look at your stamps, punches, dies, stencils that are geometric shapes. And now that could be embellishments as well, but I thought it would be fun for us to try and get into our punches. Now, I'll come back to these in a moment because I'm going to talk about the other 2 items in the recipe challenge, and then we'll see how I combine some of these. And I'll come back to those in a minute. Then some flat embellishments. So go into stickers, die cuts into your stash. And I have these 2 sticker sheets that I went in to. These are Jen Hatfield, went into my stash. These are from one of the Jen Hatfield collections. And I like this congratulations. And I like the colors. It definitely goes with the kit. And I think I would like to use that as either a subtitle or a title, but I thought that would be fun. I'm so proud of you. I might take the of you off and just put I'm so proud because was this our winning goal or our first goal? First goal in the Montreal franchise history. So I'm so proud, that might be good, or just so totally awesome. So I thought these stickers, they're flat, that could be fun. A couple of these rainbows, maybe this one here, maybe this one here, so some flat stickers. I've got this very, very old die cut pack. I'm not really even sure where I got that. I think I might have got that in a grab bag that I bought, so I'm not quite sure. So Gossamer Blue, these are all leaves, and there are colors that I think will match this beautifully. So I'm going to put that, item number 4, and then some dimensional items or embellishments. So chipboard, for instance, foam stickers, acrylic pieces, flare, that kind of thing, enamel dots, puffy stickers. So I have a couple of items here. So I have these they call them cardstock, but they're really like a very, very, very thin chipboard. They are slightly dimensional, and if you look at them here, they are geographic shapes, and this went with the Gather kit. So I have some squares here, some circles, so I have some geometric shapes here as well, and I have some puffy stickers here, which would be a little bit dimensional. And then I have some acrylic in here, some flare. Now I might want to pop in and use this lovely golden yellow. I think I'll even take that out. And yeah, that's a beautiful match, and pop that in there. What else do I have here? Well, I have one. I have some other flare here, so we'll see. But I definitely want to use that piece. Ooh, I might want to use, look at this, because where is here? Now, I've got this Love Captured, these gorgeous sequins, and look at sort of the reddish mulberry tone goes perfectly with the photos. the beige here and a little bit of a coppery brown. So I thought those match beautifully the collection. And then now that I look at this in my, the Grimm Tales match as well. And then I have some more flat items in here. Adventure, this could be fun, from some Nicole Jones 911 bits. Maybe this tab, we might even want to use that. Do we have any of the viewfinders? Not sure. This is, yeah, this is not quite, it's a little bit too bright. Oh, look at these. Maybe, oh, maybe this star. Yeah, I think that could fit in. Maybe this label to do a little bit of journaling. Are these good colors? Yes. Oh, we have 3 different tones here. I'll pop those in there. That could work. I don't think I want to use any of the mushroom. Oh, look, there's another star. That might work. Cute. I don't want to use that. Maybe just this, because we have, this might go with that arrow. Maybe another label. Butterfly, I'm not sure. Maybe these 2. Well, let's put them in there. You never know. Let's see. What do I have here? And maybe some of the acrylics. Maybe some of the stars. I'm not sure that I would want white, though. It depends how much of the floral paper I use. The yellow is too bright. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put 3 of the, no, 3 of the white stars in my bowl, and they're 3 different sizes, and we'll see, because I have other colors, of course, in my stash. So I could go and look for that. That would be some dimensional. So we basically have the 5 items here. So once again, 3 pattern papers with 1 being tone on tone. 2 photos, geometric shapes. Now, one of the things that I might want to do with some of these pattern papers as well, because I'm thinking here I might want to do a couple of shakers, perhaps in 2 or even 3 different sizes. And I could do some small ones, because you see here, I'm thinking I would do this square. These are very, very old punches from Stampin' Up. And I could maybe even make a small shaker with this. So I could do, let me see, this size here, perhaps, a smaller one, and a couple of these using these sequins. That could be fun to go on there. What do you think? Because let me get a scrap here. Hang on. Okay, so I had this on my desk. So you see what I'm thinking is we could definitely sort of do a punch there and then use this size. Oh, it's not, the difference in size is not as much as I thought. So maybe I wouldn't do shakers, but I would just maybe pop these with the shaker and use them as flat embellishments behind. See if I did something like that and I could overlap it. Something like that. So I don't know. Let me go off, my friends, and get the layout started. And during that time, of course, you can go out, you can pause the video here, go off and find your goodies, and I will be back with a started layout and we'll finish it together. See you in a minute. Okay, my friends, so I've got the first sort of layers down using this lovely pattern paper here, the tone on tone, as my background. Larger piece to bring in that lovely navy and coppery color, and then the floral paper as a layer there to just sort of lighten everything up. I did reprint my photos. In the end, I decided I really wanted them to be the same size and side by side, which is something a little bit different for me. As you know, I generally put my photos askew and overlapping a little bit. So there you go, something a little bit new for me. I then went into my stash and I got this lovely textured tone-on-tone paper from Simple Stories. It's I guess a solid. It's a pattern that reads as a solid, or you could almost use it as cardstock. A little bit like I use my Bella Boulevard Besties, I have now got a few of these in my stash as well. Matted my photos. It brings out that lovely mulberry metallo type color in the photos and then sort of ties it all together. Used my Love Capture and I made 3 little shakers, and I think I'm going to sort of pop these. How am I going to do that? Maybe here, something like that. Would I bring it over there? No, that's a little bit too much over. I don't want them too lined up, so maybe something like that here. Yeah, I think I might like something like that right there. And then I might put these here over a little bit more. Yeah, I do think I like that. So it sort of gives me a little bit. So I've got these lovely geometric or rectangular shapes, geometric shapes here as well. And then soften it all a little bit with the diagonal. So let's put this down. There we go. And this one down as well. And I use the pattern papers as the backdrop for the shakers. And I used this lovely paper for this one. Then I used the Simple Stories textured here for this one, and the floral for the one at the top. That brings in a little bit of the greener colors in the floral, the gorgeous floral pattern paper. So there we go. Okay, so I have my 3 pattern papers, my 2 photos, definitely my geometric shapes, and I did do a few more using my punch. Here, in the end, I put the square punch back. I wasn't quite sure that that is, in the end, what I wanted to use. Brought out this one. I have a viewfinder here, and I went into my Nicole Jones 911 here, and I got some of it. And this is sort of like a misprint. I think this was supposed to be Seasoned Spices. And as you know, my printer from a color point of view is really just not cooperating at all. I am going to have to buy a new printer. I think it's the blue ink, and I've tried everything. I did all the research that I possibly could, tried everything, and it just doesn't work. So let's see. I think this color, which is almost like a golden sort of caramel color, that will give us some more geometric shapes. And then this one, which is a tone of the coppery or the brown or the mulberry, sort of just in that same tone. I don't know whether it will go or not and whether we will use it, but let's see. Something here. I've got these lovely golden stars. That might be nice. Oh, that's a little bit maybe too bright, isn't it? Well, we'll see. We'll see. I have these labels. So these are all going to be in the flat embellishment category. And then, of course, I already, just with my shakers here, because I did use these sort of very, very thin chipboard frames from Pink Fresh Studios, that sort of gives me dimensional embellishments there. Yeah. Okay, I was thinking maybe I would pop something like that here, but Now, I think I want to bring this over a bit more then. Maybe, how about if I do it like that? No, like that. Because I was thinking I might want to bring this in here, and then maybe I would have that there. Okay, maybe I should bring it over a little bit like this. Okay, let's do that. And then I can bring this in if I want to. I want the paler color. That sort of matches the floral paper a bit more. And then would I bring in... No. Or maybe bring in something like this here. Together with, let's see, would I put, no, maybe one of these stars. If I pop that up, maybe, not so sure. How about if I put something like adventure here? No? Okay. Well, I do think I like the tabs. So let's put that down because I do like that. Now let's see what I want. Something. I think I might want this. How about if I do that? And how about yay? I kind of do like that there, but I want a little something there. I'm not quite sure what yet, but I think I like that there. And then you know what we might put? How about if I just put one of these? Wait a minute now. All right, let me just take this off for a minute here. I'm waffling with you, my friends, but I kind of like that right there. And then I could maybe put one right here. Let's see if I put it that way. Or here. Yeah, let me do that there, just like that. Then, okay, so then we'll have to see here in a minute. So I'm revisiting. I definitely want that yay somewhere. How about if I put that inside? There we go. I like that. There we go. Yay. Put that there. I want to maybe pop this sort of on the side here. Maybe. Maybe. Here we go. All right, let me get this out here and put so I think I want 2024. We could put that right here. What do you think? It's a very tone on tone, but you can definitely see it. Let's see. The two right here. And you see what I'm thinking? Maybe put the label there. That is very tone on tone, isn't it? I don't know. I think I might need to get a different color. I think that's maybe a little bit too much tone on tone. Yeah, all right, let me go find something else, my friends. Hang on. Okay, my friends, so I brought this out, which is the Alphabet Soup as well. This one is in mint. Is it too different? I think, because I also brought out this lovely navy, but it sort of blends in a little bit too much as well. But I'm thinking I might put history up there. Have this here that I can do a little bit of journaling, and then the date in these. And I think, yeah, there we go. Let's bring that in here. Now I'm going to put that little label down there so I can do a little bit of journaling here. And these are all starting and ending at sort of different spots. 2, 0. Oh, this is a little crooked. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Let's try and get it down a little bit straighter. There we go. And that's already down, so I would have moved it over just a little bit, but I don't think I can now. So let's pop that here. There we go. And I'm going to bring this down just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So that, bringing this down here. Now, I sort of do want history in here because it is a very historical event. Now, would I put it maybe up there or here? Ah, how about if I used these still and put it along here? I actually think I like that, my friends. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Okay. Oh. And RY. So, you know, sometimes as you go along, you have your idea, but then things sort of move in your mind and different ideas come and variations happen, because you see, I really thought I was going to be using the brown letters. These are a little bit of a different tone, but you know what? I think that it just makes things stand out. That is fine. So there we go. Now, let's see. Do I want to use any of these stars? Maybe this one. Could I maybe pop that here or here to continue on there? That might be nice. And let's see, because I have this lovely flare piece. I have a couple of flare pieces actually here. Would I maybe put that up here or there? Ah, no. Maybe if I put it there, but then I would want to put a little something in there if I add that there. And I kind of do like it. Let's see. Now I have, would I maybe put one of the little leaves here? I don't know. I really did want to get some of these in here. But I'm sort of not liking it. So maybe one of the tiny butterflies. Do I have a small one? I have, this one is too big. Or how about if I just maybe put something like that? That could be nice. Oh, wait a minute. We have the adventure. Oh, there's a tiny butterfly. Would I pop that, or does he really have nothing to do with the price of eggs? Yeah, he doesn't really have anything to do there, does he? But he could be cute down here. We'll see. I do think I want the star up there, and I do want that flare. So let's get that down, and we're almost there, my friends. There we go. Maybe smile. Ah, maybe that's what we pop here. Or here. Okay, hang on. So let's put this, and I want to pop that one up on foam. So that sort of is both a flat and a dimensional embellishment. Now, smile. I do it. Do I want that there? How about if I pop that right there? Nah. Here maybe? No. No, don't really need that there. I do want a little something there. Maybe the star. Is there something else that's round? No, I don't like that either. You know, I think I need a little something round there, but tiny. Stay Wild. I don't know whether that... No. Oh. All right. So let's see, or maybe that, finally, that little arrow that I had there, where did I put that little arrow now? Or adventure, or is that maybe a little too big? There's that little arrow. Adventure, I think, is a little too big. So I think I'm just going to pop that there because it just sort of fills the hole. That's there. There we go. Pop that right there, and then maybe just a tiny thing up here. The green, I sort of like, but that really has no, yeah, but no, you know what, let's just leave that exactly the way it is. And I think, my friends, now I am fapping away, so we are going to leave this exactly where it is, maybe a few little splatters in copper. I'll think about that. If I add those, you'll see it either over on Instagram or at the end of the video. So just in summary, the recipe: 3 pattern papers with 1 being tone on tone, 2 photos, geometric shapes. I didn't use my punches or dies or anything as much as I wanted to, but I did use the circular one, although I did not in the end use those items on here. Geometric shapes, the squares here, the lovely shaker pockets, then some flat embellishments. So I have die cuts here, and then dimensional embellishments. I have a flare piece, the shaker pockets, and puffy stickers. So have fun, my friends. Go play in your stash. And I'll have an album over, I'll put an album up so that you can add your layouts over in Spinning Freeze 2.0, Operation Complete the Project. See you back here very, very soon, and we will have another recipe on the 10th of February. Bye for now, my friends.